Alright, so today we're tackling a fascinating concept in physics, the principle of superposition for electric fields. This principle allows us to calculate the net electric field when multiple charges interact. Whether you're preparing for the MCAT or diving into advanced physics, understanding superposition is essential for mastering electric fields. Let's start with the basics. When we have a single charge, it creates an electric field that spreads out into space. But what happens when multiple charges are present? This is where the principle of superposition comes in. It states that the total electric field at any point is the vector sum of the fields created by each individual charge. Imagine a point P midway between a positive charge plus Q and a negative charge negative Q. The electric field due to plus Q at P points away from plus Q, while the field due to negative Q at P points toward negative Q. By adding these vectors, we find the net field at P. The result is a single vector pointing from plus Q to Q, representing the total electric field. To calculate the net electric field, we use the formula for the field from a point charge. E is equal to kq over r squared, where k is this. Q is the charge, and r is the distance from the charge to the point of interest. Let's calculate the electric field at the midpoint of a dipole. At the midpoint, each charge is 10 centimeters away from P. Using the formula, E is equal to 3.596 times 10 raised to power 6. E net is equal to 2 times 3.596 times 10 raised to power of 6, which is equal to 7.192 times 10 raised to power 6 Newton per Coulomb. The net field points from plus Q to Q. Field lines provide a powerful way to visualize superposition. Around a dipole, the lines begin at the positive charge and end at the negative charge. Between the charges, where the lines are densest, the field is strongest. Farther away, the field weakens as the lines spread out. At point P, what is the direction of the electric field? Is it A, toward plus Q, B, towards negative Q, C, perpendicular to the line connecting the charges? The correct answer is B. The field at P points toward Q as the negative charge attracts the field lines. Superposition isn't just theoretical. It's the foundation for understanding complex systems like lightning. In a thundercloud, countless charges create overlapping fields, and their combined effects drive the massive electric forces that cause lightning. Another example is the human heart. During an ECG, the superposition of fields generated by ion movement in the heart creates the electrical signals we measure. Now let's see what happens when a charge plus Q is placed in the superposed field of a dipole. Using F is equal to QE, the force on plus Q points in the same direction as the net field. If negative Q were placed instead, the force would point opposite to the field. A plus 2 microcoulombs charge in the field of a dipole with a calculated field strength of 7.192 times 10 raised to the power of 6 Newton coulombs. Using F is equal to QE, the force will be 14.384 Newton. Take a moment to predict the direction of forces at points A, B, and C. Remember, the force on a positive charge follows the field direction, while a negative charge feels the opposite. Uniform fields, such as those in a parallel plate capacitor, arise from superposition. Each plate's charges create overlapping fields, resulting in a constant field strength between the plates. This principle is key in technologies like capacitors and particle accelerators. Let's recap. The principle of superposition allows us to calculate net fields by vector addition. Field strength decreases with distance, following E is equal to kq over r squared. Superposition explains real-world phenomena, from lightning to heart signals. Forces in superposed fields are determined by F is equal to QE. Test your understanding with King of the Curve. Visit kotc.me for practice problems, interactive diagrams, and more to help you ace your exams. Thanks for watching.